So earlier today, look what my mom found at a garage sale. I would say it's about like 50 pounds of Lego, and you can tell on the top of it it says $60 a piece. But the old lady was nice and offered $50 a piece for them. So in total, it was only $100. So she said all of this was pure Lego, and it came from her grandson, but she doesn't. They don't really use it that much, so she's selling it right now. So I ended up buying from him. It was funny because they're only like down the street. I haven't gone through this, so let's go see what's inside. So there's that. So I know it's not exactly 100% pure Lego, but a lot of base plates. Oh, there's R2-D2 head. Yeah, she said there's some Star Wars stuff like this, like the Vulture droid. Motorcycle. There's some like Duplo. Or not Duplo. Some knockoff Lego. But I know here's a big. Ooh, wow! Look at that. It's pretty old. I've never seen one like this, but it's pretty cool. Ooh, look at that. Republic insignia. That'd be useful. But there's a lot of different random stuff like this. I was gonna go through it, sort it between the knockoff Lego and the real Lego, and it was kind of funny when I was buying this because I was saying how much Lego I have, and she was like, "Oh, my other grandson has a lot more Lego, maybe like 6 times this," and I was like, "Well, I probably have 6 times more than he has," which is probably true, which I thought was pretty funny. She got a nice laugh out of it too. Well, let's go see what I got. This kind of took a long time to sort since there's a lot of Lego right here. So what I ended up doing is actually find all of these knockoff Lego. I use the lids for the different sections like this. So all of that's like Mega Bloks and other knockoff stuff. Tycho. I'll probably just donate to Goodwill. I did find some broken pieces like these. That's pretty much all of them I found so far. And then right here I found all the printed ones. You can tell there's some Star Wars, that a TIE fighter cockpit window piece. I think it's from Obi-Wan Starfighter. It's an old one. That's pretty much it. I can. Oh, also this one's actually from an ARC 170, the first one, back in 2005, I think. But I found a insane amount of old vintage Lego minifigures, like these ones. It's Robin Hood. It's just like a bunch of city ones, or not city, castle theme, and alongside with like, oh, these are the city ones, police, and just a lot of old ones. I'm not exactly sure how rare these are, but I have to go on Bricklink to find out like how much they would cost. But there's just like a lot of different random stuff from those eras and themes. I didn't find any Star Wars ones. Well, I found R2, and I found one Tusken Raider head. I'm not exactly where he is now, but it's somewhere in there. But so if I go off to over here, I would say this is almost completely sorted. There's a lot more like small pieces I have to go through, but I got the large bulk so far. And then, oh, here's one so far I missed, but I got all the plates in larger like bricks like these. So I found a few of those, so that's really helpful for building 1313. So I found those and all these different sizes of base plates, which is actually really great because there's a section the table actually isn't like covered with base plates, and this is the perfect size for that. So that'd be great use. So if I go off to this side, I found these like large brick pieces, which I think is great for like say a ground or something, or a road, which I can use. Also with like this little slope, which is a great piece. Of course I'll find some use for it, but I also found some instructions, some Mega Bloks right there. I thought it was really interesting, so if you look at this, oh, it's upside down. It actually shows you how to build the alphabet and Mega Bloks, which I'm not a fan of Mega Bloks, but I think that's pretty interesting. If you go to the very back, actually right here, like you can make your own name stuff, like Leonardo. which is kind of cool concept. It'd be kind of cool if Lego did something like that, but like better than this. But um, there's also this Mega Bloks stuff. It's just more recycle. But she also threw in this old base plate from the 1980s space sets, which I thought was kind of cool because I never actually had one of these, because they always had like this weird rock pattern actually molded into it. So I'm not exactly sure what I can use it for, but I'll find a way. So I've put that off to the side. These are all the plates that are in there. It's actually a really great quantity too, since I have basically ran out of all black plates. And this is kind of sort of replenished some of that. But everything here is like great. I can use it all in 1313. Because there's a lot of filler bricks I was actually like sorely running out of, because in 1313 actually is quite a bit of a filler brick. So all of this could actually use, I have to sort through it. And here's a behind the scenes look at all the filler brick. Initially this was actually full to the top, but then I sorted out 2x2s and 2x3s. Alongside with this is actually a 1x2s and 1x3s. And I separated that with a piece of cardboard, so it actually has a little divider right there. And right here I have a bunch of 1x1s and 1x2s that just didn't fit in there. But this is clearly not enough for all of 1313. And I was actually getting really worried because I had to buy more filler bricks, which I never thought I'd actually have to do. But then, so I got this, so I think that should be good for a little while. But I do have some more Duplos so I can use, so we can look at that right now. So I'm not completely out of Lego filler bricks, but I do have these Duplos, which is really great because all of that can be used for support. But I was just really worried that I might run out of these, since this is mostly the second important to filling up 1313. So that was a quick showcase to show off everything in this little garage sale haul. I would say this is about a little bit of everything. I was actually able to make a Vulture Droid from all this, which it came with these two parts, and I realized this is actually the wrong part they've put it on. But overall, it's like an okay model for 2004, not 2004, 2005, but the 2013 version of it is way better. But this is pretty cool since I was able to make this just from a few parts. Because whenever you find like one single piece that has a sticker on it or a printed piece, you're actually able to make the whole set from that. So like this, I was able to get these wings on both sides, and then I have to find the other part right here. Just put it on the other side. I was basically able to make this whole droid, which is pretty cool. But whenever you guys are able to actually go to a garage sale, always look for Lego no matter what. In this case, I was really lucky because when I was 5 houses away, actually like wanting a lot of bricks for this MOC. So that brings this video up to the end. So have a good day and keep on building.